Privacy is vanishing quickly as liberalism runs rampant in the USA. Well, I say, don't ask for your privacy back, take it back. As a young man growing up in the USA, I always trusted my government. Even though there was always a knucklehead or two, the U.S. government could generally be trusted to do the right thing. Today, I no longer have that confidence. The massive intrusions into the privacy of every American alarms me. Our own phones, the computers we use every day, are being used to spy on us, and the information is going to a government that is rapidly moving towards totalitarian domination. Well, as Americans, we were not created to live as slaves to an immoral, left-wing socialist government, and the Founding Fathers who wrote the United States Constitution knew that one day we would be facing this. So they gave us the Bill of Rights, a tool that we could use to protect ourselves from government enslavement. Now, we've all seen the intense fight going on to protect our Second Amendment right to own firearms. The battles are also raging over our First Amendment rights to freedom of speech and religion, and our Fourth Amendment right to be free from unreasonable searches and seizures by the government. That is what I want to talk about today, the massive new government spying programs. I believe the people of the United States need to push back against the government that snoops into our private lives, and I mean in every area. Yesterday I went to rent a mailbox and I couldn't get it because I didn't have two forms of government ID. Now, what business is it of the federal government if I want to rent a mailbox? Oh, I know the usual story. Some criminals use the mail, so that is why the government has to know the name and address of every person who rents a mailbox? Really? Is that reasonable? To force all citizens to register with the government to get a mailbox because someone somewhere might do something illegal. That spits in the face of the Fourth Amendment. The only people who should have to register are those who have been convicted of mail fraud. Anything else violates the unreasonable search clause of the Fourth Amendment. Unreasonable government searches are so pervasive in our lives that we're becoming used to them. For instance, why must the government have the home address of every citizen? If we move, we have 30 days to notify them. Why? Is that reasonable under the Fourth Amendment? Well, I propose that Americans consider giving themselves an added layer of protection against unreasonable government snooping. What if our mortgages, auto registration, cell phones, utility bills, and mail were all addressed to the office of a trusted attorney? If the government wanted to know who drives that car or who lives in that house, they would have to go to court and convince a judge that they had reasonable cause to believe that person was involved in illegal activities. Then they would have to get a judge to sign an order. Now, that would go a long way to restore the freedom the Fourth Amendment guarantees us. Freedom from unreasonable searches and seizures and snooping by the government. What a tremendous layer of protection that would be from government snooping. I would certainly be willing to pay a monthly fee to a trusted attorney to protect my information from the likes of Eric Holder or Hillary. This is Wild Bill for America saying, don't ask for your privacy back, take it back. Thank you for watching, and America, bless God again.